Okay. Let's see here. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Hey, I hope the sound is good and everything. Trying to make sure. Okay, we can go ahead and get started though. All right. So, welcome to today's webinar. This webinar is about turning your love for travel into income. Let's ditch that 9 to 5 and live a life you deserve. So, hello. My name is Natalie Mercier. I am a serial entrepreneur. I have two online retail businesses. I have one consulting firm. I am an author. I just released um, a publishing of my first book, which is Sis Let It Go, Embracing Change. Um, it is a part of the Sis Let It Go series, and right now it is hosted on Amazon. I also am a travel specialist and a marketing rep. So let me tell you a little bit about why I decided to join Planet Marketing. So I have always been very ambitious, very career minded. Um, and I've always struggled with wanting to have freedom. You know, I constantly got tired of having limited PTO days or having to bid for PTO days, um, based off, seniority and things like that, having to compete with people that have been in my job, longer than I've been alive and missing out on key moments in life and in my family's life, due to the fact that I have to work, you know? And so I found Planet Marketing and it has honestly been the best ever. I have been able to do everything I needed to do, set my own time, set my own schedule, still make money and still do the things that I love to do. And it's in the industry that I love, which is travel. I've always been a big traveler. I've loved to travel. So why not make money in the industry that you love and that you also take part of? So before we get started on the opportunities, let's talk about the person who made these opportunities available to us. Meet Donald Bradley. He is the one that made all of this possible. Okay. He's bringing decades of expertise in marketing, sales, and production, product distribution, network marketing, all of these things led him into making what I love, which is Planet Marketing. I've always been very heavy on marketing and networking with people. So he founded Planet Marketing, right? And not only did he make Planet Marketing one of the biggest places and one of the biggest foundations in network marketing and team building, but he also partnered with IntelliTravel, which is the original home-based travel agency. They have an exclusive relationship with each other, meaning that you cannot become an IntelliTravel travel agent unless you go through a Planet Marketing rep. Okay. And what's the benefit about IntelliTravel? So with IntelliTravel, you are able to be in the comfort of your own home, or if you're on vacation, you can do everything that you need to do, booking travel, booking tickets, doing anything like that, you can do from the comfort of your own home. You can do it anywhere in the world. So that trip that you've been wanting to take, but you don't know if you can get your days off, guess what? You can do this job on that trip. Okay, you don't have to ask anybody for your days off. You make your own schedule and you're getting paid for it. As a rep, you can help turn others into their dream job, right? You can turn other people's passion for travel into their income, okay? Just like I'm bringing to you this amazing opportunity, you can bring this amazing opportunity to someone else. Let's talk a little bit more about the opportunities you can bring and that you can take part of. So, the two opportunities that we are going to talk about, we're going to start off with number one, which is the marketing rep. So, what is a marketing rep? A marketing rep sells the Intella travel agency. You are selling IntelliTravel, okay? You are bringing people on as independent travel agents, okay? And with marketing rep, you can earn 7 streams of income just with being a marketing rep. Let's talk about it. So these are the 7 streams of income that you can take part of. You have direct sales commission. You have the 50% weekly override. You have the team bonuses. You have the monthly residual income. You have the 10% overrides on travel sales and matrix checks. And you have director bonuses. First, we want to talk about our weekly income number one, which is direct sales commission. So you earn $50, excuse me, you earn $50 direct sales commission paid up front weekly for each independent travel agent you enroll for $179.95. So in this example, I love these stick figures, by the way. I love their facial expressions. You have you, which is right here. You have you. And let's say you bring on Bill and Mary. Let's say Mary is someone you already knew and Bill was somebody that you brought in that was kind of uncertain. I don't know. But he decides to go for it anyway. You'll get $50 for bringing Bill on, and you get $50 for bringing Mary on. And you get this weekly, okay? Between the two of them, you will get $100. Let's talk about weekly income number two, which is 50% check match. So with this, you earn a check match on your personally sponsored reps direct sales ITA commissions, right? So they earn 50 while you earn 25. Okay. So let's say Bill and Mary both decide, hey, we want to bring some people on. This is some good money. Okay. Bill brings on one person. Bill gets $50. You get $25. Now, they're still getting all of their money. I know one concern was that, oh, well, are we taking money from them? No, this is the company giving us a thank you for bringing Bill and Mary on, introducing them to the company. So the 50% check match is just the company thanking us for bringing people on, introducing them. So they still get their $50, but now you get a 50% of what you would earn if you directly sold to them. So let's say Mary brought on 2 people. Mary is going to get $100, and guess what you're going to get? $50. So that's just $75 that you're earning that week. And you don't even know these people. Probably have never met these people. You didn't bring them on. Your people brought them on. But guess what? You're still getting paid for that. Next, we're going to talk about team bonuses. So this is weekly income number 3. So as your team grows, you will promote and earn an additional $10 in team bonuses up to 6 levels for all the ITAs enrolled in your organization. But it starts at Goal Builder. So before we get into what a Goal Builder is and how to rank up, we are going to talk about the 6 levels that are being referred to. So we're going to get more into it later, but I'm going to give you a general idea. So it starts at Gold Builder. So you'll get $10 for being a Gold Builder. Then you'll move on to directorship. So you will get an additional $10 per level. So you're still going to keep that same level. So just because you go to a two-star director, that just means you're going to get $30 because you're still going to get your $10 for being a gold member. You're still going to get your $10 for being a one-star director, and you're still going to get $10 for being a two-star. And you're going to continuously earn these bonuses. Okay? It just goes up with the levels that you go up to a five-star director. So let's get into the builders program and how to rank up. So first off, we have bronze builder. So in order to rank up, it is based off of your personally sponsored independent travel agents. Okay. So for bronze builder, 3 people, boom, you are at bronze. You have to hit the 3 people to be a bronze builder, meaning that you will earn $150 in earnings because you brought on 3 people. Okay. We have silver builder, which you will get a $300 earning because guess what? You brought on 6 people. Okay. And for gold builder, you have to bring on at least 9 people in order to achieve gold builder. Okay. And that you will get $450 in earnings. And also gold builder gives you a lot of bonuses and a lot of unlocking in streams of income. You'll see as we go over some more streams of income and how many unlock with gold builder. So most definitely aim for gold builder if anything, but we also love for you to aim higher. But yeah, gold builder unlocks so much and you do not want to miss out on those opportunities because people that are recruited underneath you that you've recruited, guess what? They can still be a gold builder even if you're not. So if you decide, hey, I'm only going to recruit 3 people and be a bronze builder, meanwhile, one of your 3 people that you've recruited, they've gone all out and they've gotten gold builder, guess what? You're missing out on a lot of bonuses and cash that you can earn from them. But guess what? They're still going to earn it. They're going to earn it with or without you. So that's why it's very important to stay on your game because they're going to constantly rank up and you're going to be missing out on a lot of bonuses that you can get. So let's go on to team bonuses part 2. So now that we know how to rank up and what is a gold builder, let's talk about how this works. So let's say an example, you are a gold builder. Team bonuses are paid to the first qualifier in the genealogy lineage, okay? So let's say person number 1, they're not yet a gold builder, but they brought on 3 people. You're going to get your team bonuses, okay? You're going to get those team bonuses. So it's $10 per person that they bring on, okay? So you're going to get $30, right? Person number 2, not yet a gold builder, but they brought on 1 person. Guess what? You're going to get that $10. Now this person, you're probably thinking, okay, they're a gold builder. They brought 1 person. Why am I not getting any money? Because they're a gold builder, which means they've unlocked team bonuses. So you're not going to get their team bonuses because they've already unlocked that. So they're going to get their own team bonuses for them being a gold builder. So that $10 that they brought, they brought on that person, and that $10 that you would get if they were not a gold builder, they now get. Okay. Now let's talk about corporate leadership recognition. So now that we've talked about personally sponsored ITAs and things of that nature, let's talk about the different groups that you can be in. Okay. So we have a 2020 club, which is 20 personally sponsored ITAs. We also have the 40/40 club, which is 40 personally sponsored ITAs. We have the 60/60 club, which is 60 personally sponsored ITAs. We have the 80/80, which is the personally sponsored ITAs of 80. Okay. We have the Century Club, which is 100 sponsored, um, personally sponsored ITAs. And we have the 1K crew, which is 1,000 personally sponsored ITAs. So these are just some clubs that you can get in and some recognized different groups that leadership recognizes for your hard work. So as you grow, you get into the different clubs, okay? You get recognized. So let's move on to our next stream of income, which is number 4. But now we have switched over from weekly to monthly. So yes, you will get paid multiple times in 1 month. So you have weekly and you have monthly income that you have access to. Isn't that great? Not only are you earning a weekly income, but you're also earning monthly income. How many of us wish that our job that pays us every other week pays us every week? I'm sure a lot of us. Now you get paid multiple times in a month. Okay. So with number 4, this is residual income. You are paid $4 per person who pays their monthly ITA fees of $39.95. Okay. You must be active in Planet Marketing to receive. Okay. Meaning that you must have a membership. So you must pay that $19.95 a month and be active in Planet Marketing, become a marketing rep in order to receive this. Okay. You are paid on the 10th of every month, and you must have at least 2 active ITAs in order to get this. And how are you getting those $4 per person? Who qualifies for that? It's based off your matrix. So with that, it is filled by your frontline, which is your sponsored reps, people that you bring on. It's also filled by your downline, which is your sponsored reps, people that they bring on, so their reps, and then the reps is reps. So everybody that's after them, guess what? You're getting paid from them too. And spillover. So spillover is when a matrix or a frontline is full. And so the person has to now go over into the next available slot. Okay. So we're going to get more into it when we talk about the matrix, which I believe is in the next slide. So I'm going to explain it a little bit more so you all can understand. Let's see here. Right here. So we have a 3x9 team build matrix. So you are right here at the top and you have your first 3, okay? And then the people that they bring on, right? That's how it operates. So this is your front line, these 3 people. And then these 9 people are their front line, okay? So this is your downline. So in the essence of spillover, this is how that works. So let's say you recruit 4 people. That 4th person is not going to be right here next to this 3rd person. They're going to go into the next available spot, meaning that if your first person has not recruited anybody yet, then your 4th person is going to go right there in this first spot, this first open spot. Now, if your 3 people, if they bring people on and, you know, their matrix is slowly filling up, it's going to go into the first available spot. So even if that spot is below their front line, then that's what it is. That's spillover. you're still going to get your payment for it. You're still going to get your direct commission. You're still going to get all that, but it's going to fall in their front line. So guess what? Now they benefit off of it too. So you're still going to get benefits and they get benefits. So even if your person that you've brought on does not bring anybody on, guess what? They still are able to get people. They're still able to benefit from it. So on the side here, I'm basically showing you all the different levels and bronze, silver, and gold. Um, and also like the different people that the active agents, excuse me, the residual income and how much you can earn per rank and things like that. In this next slide, it'll be a little bit more clear and you can see what all I'm talking about. So we have the different levels on up to 9 and your active ITAs and the payout. And also we're looking at the max per level and the renewals, as well as potential payouts. So you see how much money that is at level 9? And that's just from residual income, y'all. Now we're going to go into our matrix breakdown so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So we have you at the top. You're always going to be at the top of your matrix. Okay? Each person that gets brought on, they get their own matrix. So let's say you bring on Chris, Bill, and Stacy. Chris, his 3 people are the start of his matrix. So that's his front line. Even though that's your downline, that's his front line. So each person, they also have a matrix. Okay, so it's kind of fun to look and see how everybody matrix fill out. And it's kind of like a family tree. You can kind of see how everybody, you know, relates to one another and kind of seeing, how the matrix fill out. So let's go with example 1, because I'm also going to show you how spillover happens. So let's say you bring on Chris, Bill, and Stacy, right? So let's say Chris is like, okay, let me bring on some people. So he brings on Peter, Gracie, and Keisha. Let's say Bill says, okay, let me bring on some people too. Bill brings on Danielle, Tracy, and Diana. Stacy's like, okay, don't leave me out. Let me bring on some people too. She brings on Richard, Autumn, and Mary. Okay. So you're getting $50 for Chris, Bill, and Stacy, and you're getting $25 for Peter, Gracie, Keisha, and on. Okay. So now let's look at the example of spillover. So let's say you bring on Chris, Bill, Stacy, and Peter. Peter's not going to go next to Stacy in your matrix. Now in your genealogy, she will, because we also have two different ways to break things down. So in your genealogy, Peter will go underneath you, okay? But in the matrix, since it is only a 3x9, he will go underneath Chris, okay? Now let's say Chris already brought on people. So his 3 right here is full up, it's filled up. He's going to go to the next available spot. So if there's no available spots between Chris, Bill, and Stacy, he's going to go into one of their matrices. Excuse me. He's going to go under one of them in their front line. So wherever the next available spot is, that's where they're going to go. Now you're still going to get benefits off of him. You're still going to get your commission and things like that. But now he's just a part of their matrix as well. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about our second monthly income, which is number 5 on our streams of income, which is the 10% ITA override. So in order to do this, and get this, you must be a gold builder or above. You also must be on an ITA to receive this. So you yourself must have to pay, in order to be an ITA, even if you are a marketing rep. Okay. So you must be able to book travel and things of that nature in order to take advantage of this override. So, what is this override? This is an override where you get 10% of each of your personally sponsored ITA's travel commissions. So, in this example, we got Bill. Let's say he got a $2,240.17 commission, right? Let's say he just booked this grand vacation, right? Or this cruise. That's the commission he got. Guess what? You get a 10% override. He's still he's still getting his money. He's still going to get his money. But now the company is saying thank you once again, and they're going to give you an override. So now you're getting $224.02 off of a travel you didn't even book. So thank you, Bill. Because shoot, how many of us would love to, get $200 and some change from a travel we didn't even book? We're sitting at home, laying in the bed. Boom, we get $200 and some change from work that our sponsored ITA did. That's pretty good. Next, we have another 10% override, but this time we're looking at the matrix. So you must be a Go Builder or above, and you must have your monthly fees active in Planet Marketing. So, the last one, you have to be current with your ITA. This one, you have to make sure that your Planet Marketing account is active. So make sure you're paying that $19.95 to be a rep a month in order to take advantage of this. So what is this? You can earn a 10% override of each of your personally sponsored reps matrix commission. So you know how we just saw the whole matrix and how, our frontline, how they have their own matrix and how their matrix can have matrix and all this. So yeah, we're now getting overrides for that. Okay. So let's say Bill again. Let's say he brought people on and, you know, he's getting money from it. They're getting money. Let's say he got a $1,200 commission by you being his rep, I'm sorry, by you being his sponsor and you getting a 10% matrix override, you get $120. Okay. So once again, you didn't recruit his people or his people's people, but guess what? You're still getting paid for it. The company is saying thank you. So that's why I said at a Goal Builder, you are getting a lot of bonuses. You are unlocking a lot of potentials. Okay. Now we're getting to our last stream of income that we're going to talk about today, which is our number 7 director's bonuses. So to qualify, you must become a Goal Builder and you must have the specified team ITAs active by the last day of the month at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Directors' bonuses are paid out between the 1st and the 3rd of every month. And as a director, you are rewarded with a signature Planet Marketing jacket with qualifying stars in your lapel, repping your directorship level. And you are recognized at all Planet Marketing events and on the corporate website, which is right down here at planetmarketingleaders.com. Okay. Now let's look at the director program. So the baseline for directors is 1 star. You must have 100 active independent travel agents. And with that, you will get a monthly bonus of $500. So in addition to everybody and all the other bonuses and all the bonuses that you're getting from your reps and your ITAs and the overrides, you're also getting an additional $500. And that goes up all the way into 10-star directors. Can you see that yet? Down there. And you get, excuse me, you get $250,000 in monthly bonuses. Okay? And a monthly bonus just for having 250,000 independent travel agencies. Excuse me, travel agents who own their own travel agencies, you know? And so up here in the red, you see the the bonus levels up to 5 stars, like I was telling you about earlier. So at Gold Builder, you get $10. When you hit uh, level 1, which is 1 star, you get that $10 plus another $10, which makes it 20, and you go up like that. Okay. And you also get so much more. So guess what? You get the marketing pledge. So within the marketing pledge, you have to be a director. And what they state in that pledge is that if something happens to you and you pass away, guess what? Your business will outlast you. You'll still be getting money. Your loved ones will still be able to get money and receive your weekly commissions, your director bonuses, and your monthly residual incomes. So your status does not die with you. Okay? Your family can still benefit from this. You also get different objects like Rolex watches, rings. For 100,000 annual earnings, you will get a sapphire ring. Own up to $1 million annual earnings, you will get a double diamond ring, y'all. These are fancy things. Okay. Now, the second opportunity that you can have access to is the ITA for yourself. So, why become an ITA? You get to take part in a $9 trillion business that is lucrative and profitable. You don't have to convince or try hard because guess what? Everybody's traveling or wish they could. How many of you all know people that travel? How many of y'all travel yourselves? How many of y'all love to travel? I bet that's the majority of us in here. Okay? So guess what? You won't have to go and try to find people and, things like that because guess what? Everybody's traveling. Everybody wants to travel. You're going to get access and deals to so much, so many people. Okay? You're going to get access to so much. So guess what? All these deals that you're getting, people are going to want to take part of, right? Also, home business is in demand. Okay? People want to work from home. So guess what? Why not sell independent travel agencies to people? Because everybody will love the freedom to work from home and do what they need to do, not miss out. Just like you're watching this right now and you want to learn to get financial freedom and be able to do what you need to do, guess what? There's somebody out there just like you that wants the same thing. So why not share that gift with them? Look at how much you can earn as an independent travel agent. Now, we all have been on some type of cruise or some type of vacation, or have seen different rates for vacations or cruises and things like that, right? Y'all know how expensive it can get. Look at how much commission you can make off of some of these. And these are with deals, okay? These are with deals. So you have this 5 couples luxury vacay, right? So our supplier is getting 14%, and we're getting 70 and 80%, right? Some will give you 70, some will give you 80. And look at how much we're getting, right? And that's per package, okay? Then times 5 from the 5 couples luxury vacay, guess what? Look at how much you're getting from that. Look at the cruise. Look at how much you're getting from that, right? And you have access to sell the entire travel industry, cruises, vacation packages, tours, car rentals, hotel rooms, and beyond, event tickets. Who wants to go to the Super Bowl? So look at what all you're getting. And everything that you're getting for you, you're getting all of these and more. You're getting access to major suppliers, sales and marketing materials, on-demand agent training modules, customer service and support. Okay? But that's not it. Also, a lot of our suppliers will give you bonuses and perks like free nights at resorts and hotels, bonus cash that is available to you at the time of booking. Unlike a lot of other places where you'll have to wait until after the trip, they give it to you right at the time of booking. You also can get discounted rates on rooms and cabins. It's so much that you can get just by being a travel agent. Okay. Now, how can I get this? Right. So, how do I get access to this? Today, if you pay $199.90, not only do you get access to everything that you've seen in this presentation, but you also get two websites, one for um, your Planet Marketing and one for IntelliTravel. You get your own travel agent PIN and password. You get your credentials. You also get training and booking. You get custom travel booking portals. Okay. And you get access to share the business and get paid. And that $199.90 is just for today. Monthly after 30 days, all you'll have to pay is $59.90. And you'll get literally to be a rep and an ITA. Okay. The $19.95 is to be a rep, and the $39.95 a month is to be an ITA. Okay. Like I said, that's a good deal because when you look at everything that you could be getting a month, that $59.90 looks like pocket change, y'all. You definitely have to invest in yourself. Okay. Now let's move on into some more perks you can get. So to be a part of my team, okay, because you know how we all have our matrix and things like that. So everybody who is under me, I'm talking about my front line, my down line, spillover, people that I bring on, who they bring on, who their people bring on, everybody and beyond. I create a private Facebook group with everybody in it so you all can get to know each other. I host group events. I also have vacation vouchers for yourself, family, and clients. And you'll get access to unlimited free coaching. Anytime you hit me up, I'm like, hey, Natalie, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do XYZ. How would I do this? Guess what? I am ready. And not only can you ask me, but you can ask the Facebook group as well. Okay. So with that, you get so many opportunities. I also have a YouTube channel called Behind the Crown with Natalie, in which I will share all of these webinars and all of the different opportunities and ways that you can also make money in the travel industry. So if you like what you saw today, please, by all means, let me know, hit me up, visit my website, planetmarketing.com/Natalie Faye, and see for yourself if this is something that you would like to do. And like I said, you can definitely reach out to me and see if this is something that you would like to be a part of. Thank you for watching.